afternoon. The ceremony will begin shortly, and in just a few minutes the lights will go down for a video, so please take this time to find your seats.
For as long as there have been residents of the prairies, this land has been a place of people coming together to live, learn, and grow. Our roots are tied to innovation, aspiration, and community. We remain grounded as we shift with the wind, for we know that change is the only constant. That tomorrow isn't a day away, it is already here. And that the best way to learn is by doing. So like the wind and water that have carved this land, we are shaping the next generation of leaders, thinkers, and doers. Just look around. We know something about making a mark, about digging deep and rising up. We know success is not by chance. It takes perseverance, determination, grit. It isn't always easy, but we are a community committed to one another. We are industry professionals pushing for nothing less than excellence. We are researchers answering tomorrow's questions with innovative solutions. We are the workforce that will rise to the challenge, changing our world one critical moment at a time. Because when what happens next matters most, we are ready. Ready to inspire, ready to make a difference. Ready for what's next. At Lethbridge College, we're ready. Are you?
I ask that you please rise to welcome the processional led by our Grand Marshal, Mr. Marco Helgersson.
Okie. Good afternoon and thank you for coming to be a part of the 62nd Convocation at Lethbridge College. Please welcome Stephanie Savage, a 2018 Lethbridge College graduate who will lead us in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Fantastic job, Stephanie. Thanks for getting us started. You may be seated. I'm Dr. Samantha Lency, the Provost and Vice President here at Lethbridge College, which has the honor of also being known as Okotoki Akakwiniman, or Stonepipe. Today, I have the great pleasure of being the Master of Ceremonies at this exciting celebration. We wish to begin by acknowledging that the land on which we gather today is traditional Blackfoot territory. It is also home to many Indigenous peoples, including members of Kainai, Siksika, Piikani, Treaty 7 First Nations, as well as many Métis and Inuit people. As part of our preparation for convocation, we invited our college grandfather, Mr. Peter Weasel Moccasin, last year's honorary degree recipient, to smudge prior to your arrival. This is an important custom, as a way to cleanse a space and prepare it for today's celebration. We are also pleased to incorporate a new custom this year, the carrying of the mace at official college ceremonies. In the academic world, the mace symbolizes the internal authority of the president and the Board of Governors. There were many talented people who were involved in the building of this mace, but three people stand apart: Jeremy, Jonathan, and Leon. They are such talented men, and we are grateful to have them here at the college. They put in a tremendous amount of time to get us this mace exactly 24 hours ago. So can we give them a hand, please? We are here today to celebrate the success of 780 talented students who will soon be crossing the stage. During their time at Lethbridge College, the convocates have shown that they are ready to create, they are ready to innovate, and they are ready to make a difference in their world. It is with great pride and excitement that we honor them here today. I'd like to mention a few housekeeping items. There are well-marked emergency exits located throughout the Enmax Centre. Please take a moment to find the one nearest to you or where you're seated. We ask that you refrain from sitting on or blocking the stairs. Please keep the exits clear at all times. We have EMTs from St. John's Ambulance on the concourse, as well as a first aid room, should anyone in your group need medical assistance. And I would remind you, please, that it's tradition to stay for the entire ceremony to honor all of our convocates here today. At this time, I would like to introduce some of the members of our platform party. We ask that the platform party members stand briefly while your name is being announced. Miss Tracy Zapone, interim co-chair of the Lethbridge College Board of Governors. Dr. Paula Burns, you can hold your applause to the end, it's okay, or you can clap for the president. Dr. Paula Burns, Lethbridge College President and CEO. Mr. Troy Reeb, our honorary degree recipient. Ms. Rachel Harder, MP for Lethbridge. Dr. Yasuhiro Sugimura, Director of Academic Affairs and Professor of IT and Media Design at the Nippon Institute of Technology in Japan. Mr. Justin Lawrence, Student Representative at the Lethbridge College Board of Governors and Convocate here today. Mr. Kevin Weiber, President of the Lethbridge College Faculty Association. Mr. Nicholas Coley, President of the Lethbridge College Students Association and Convocate here today. And finally, a warm welcome to everyone in the room watching the ceremony online around the world. Welcome to the families and the friends of our convocates, to the faculty and the staff members who made this an important day and supported the journey of our students, and to the alumni, industry partners, friends of the college who are here to make the day so memorable. We're so happy to have you here with us today. Please, thank you. Convocation for many people is one of the best days of the year. For me, it is the best day of the year. This is the day when I get to look out and see the friends and family that are here who are so excited that you have made it. Some of them were a little nervous that you weren't gonna, but you proved them all wrong. You're here today to celebrate. I love you to see the look on your faces. You are so excited and so proud of everything you've done, and you should be. This is your time. This is your moment, and we're so excited to celebrate it with you. As you get ready to head out on your career, whatever work you choose to do, I encourage you to find those moments that matter, kind of like I get to right now. For some of you, that might be turning on the lights for the first time in a new home you got to help wire. Serving a meal you helped to craft in a restaurant that you work in or someday may own. Providing comfort and relief to a patient in your care, or 1,000 other wonderful accomplishments that are specific to the work that you will be doing. Take time to stop and appreciate those moments. Stand strong and proud as you recognize them, and then continue to find your space wherever it may be in the world. Speaking of someone that makes a difference in her work and the world, it is my great pleasure to introduce the President and CEO, Dr. Paula Burns.
Thank you, Sam. And a warm welcome to each and every one of you today. It's so great to see so many of you here. It's been a really exciting and rewarding year at Lethbridge College. We know that there have been so many innovative student projects, meaningful practicum experiences, maybe some classes that you really enjoyed and maybe some that you didn't enjoy so much. We've also witnessed so many thrilling victories and a few conference and national titles for our Kodiak sports teams. And we've welcomed the most diverse campus we've ever seen in the college's 62-year history. We are proud of all of you. Last fall, we launched our Be Ready brand. I love it because it really captures so much of the ordinary and the extraordinary aspects of campus life. We really are a community of thinkers, makers, and doers, and our job really is to equip you to do yours. We know that the best way to learn is to do. We also know we're a place of people coming together. A community that's committed to one another and to the success of you, our students. Faculty, staff, and administrators, all of us with different roles, are invested in supporting the growth of our students and the reputation of our college in the larger community. We are leading and transforming education in Alberta through the programs and services we provide. Today, we also want to celebrate a few of our instructors who went above and beyond this year, the winners of our Lethbridge College Faculty Association, Students Association Teaching Awards. First, this year's Rookies of the Year are Mr. Sean Dick and Mr. Taylor Kwan. Congratulations to the new instructors. And this year's Teaching Excellence winners are Mr. Aaron Ailson, Congratulations, Aaron. Miss Loretta Croker, Mr. Ron Selinsky, and Mr. Ibrahim Toure. Congratulations all. A huge congratulations to these outstanding instructors, and a thank you to all of our faculty members who make sure our students are ready to solve problems, build community, and shape the future. And for you, Convocates, the future is an exciting one, and you will be the ones taking us there. Take your innovation, your confidence, draw on your experience, your education, and honor your history, and be the people who will shape our inclusive and diverse world. I know that you are up to the challenge, and I hope it offers you some amazing memories. For me, one of the most memorable parts of last year took place in October, when Mr. Peter Weasel-Moccasin, our Blackfoot grandfather, gave me the Blackfoot name of Pita Gasamak, which means Eagle Whistlewoman. Peter told me that the name represents the overcoming of challenges in life and how a person can rise to face adversity. He told me the name is tied to the leadership and sacrifice of that holy woman. Receiving that name and all it represented blessed and humbled me. And every day, it reminds me of my responsibility to help people here and everywhere I go, especially through education. So my wish for you, Convocates, as you prepare to start the next chapter of your lives, is really tied to my Blackfoot name. I hope that if a time comes when you face a challenge, as we all do, that you remember you are ready and equipped to overcome it. And if you encounter adversity along the way, as we all do, I hope you remember that you're ready and that you know how to rise and to face it. You know what happens next matters most, and you are ready. Congratulations, Convocates. And now, as you begin these new chapters of your lives, you might be looking for some inspiration from fellow Lethbridge College alumni. And you can find that in this year's honorary degree recipient, Mr. Troy Reeve. I am always so delighted to spend time with Troy, and I admire so much about his work and really about the way he gives back to his community. Let's watch and learn a little bit about Troy's story.
Troy Reeve is a 1988 graduate of the college's Communication Arts Broadcast Journalism program, and he has gone on to become one of the most successful media executives in Canada, recently being promoted to Executive Vice President, Broadcast Networks for Chorus Entertainment. It's the latest role in Troy's storied career, which started in his hometown of West Loch, Alberta, where he worked as a small-town radio reporter at CFOK and included a stop at CJCD Radio in Yellowknife. From there, Troy went on to Global Toronto, where he covered Queen's Park and hosted the show Focus Ontario, before moving on to be a Parliament Hill reporter at Global Ottawa. Next up in Troy's career was working as the Washington bureau chief for Global, where he reported on stories from Vatican City to Moscow, to devastating storms in Texas and Florida. During this time, he also anchored Global National and led Global's election coverage. Throughout his career, Troy covered and met many prime ministers, including Pierre Elliott Trudeau, Jean Chrétien, Stephen Harper, and Justin Trudeau. Under his leadership, Global News has won many prestigious awards, including being the first Canadian network to win the Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Journalism in 2013. In addition to his professional success, Troy is a devoted alumnus who has sponsored a one-of-a-kind internship for digital communications and media students since 2006. Thanks to Troy, each spring, one deserving student spends time as a guest of his at Chorus TV and radio stations in Toronto and Ottawa. Troy is also a frequent visitor to campus, spending time with both students and faculty to discuss the state of the broadcasting industry and helping guide potential career opportunities. And Troy supports so many other important causes and organizations. He has been honored as one of the biggest fundraisers for Bladder Cancer Canada. And he is a longtime board member of Journalists for Human Rights, which helps to support the development of life-changing journalism in First Nations communities, Africa, and other parts of the developing world. Troy defines the meaning of success when it comes to a Lethbridge College alumnus. As he skillfully climbed his way to the top of his industry, he remained committed to Southern Alberta and to our college. He is an inspiring partner, philanthropist, industry resource, mentor, and friend. And we are thrilled to celebrate him today as the 19th person to receive an honorary degree from Lethbridge College.
At this time, I'd like to ask our Grand Marshal, Mr. Marco Hilgerson, and the honorary degree recipient, Mr. Troy Reeb, to join me at the podium for the presentation of the honorary degree. Troy, Lethbridge College is proud to bestow this hood and to confer the Bachelor of Applied Arts honorary degree on you this afternoon. Congratulations.
A huge thank you to President Burns, and thank you as well to Provost Lenchi and to the entire Board of Governors for this tremendous honor of being able to stand up here before you today. It has been 31 years, I think almost 31 years to the day, since I first crossed this stage. And I've been very privileged, as you've seen, to have a career since that has taken me from Parliament Hill to the Vatican, from the White House to the Kremlin. You notice I linked those two. And more recently, from Nashville to Hollywood. But even after spending so much time in front of or behind a camera, it still amazes me how much we as a society are now experiencing the world through the screens of our phones. Whether you're at a concert or at a beach at sunset, you will see countless people foregoing the genuine spectacle that is right in front of their eyes for the alternative of watching it through a 5-inch screen. And it's not because they'll ever look at most of those photos again, but because they need to post them to social media to show all their friends just how awesome their life is. Oh, which reminds me, sorry. Just give me a second here. It is selfie time. Oh, come on, let's take it. Okay, hold on, everyone. I get it. There we go. You know, a picture is supposed to speak 1,000 words, but I have to tell you it doesn't always speak the truth. Sure, you're going to post that photo of the fabulous meal that you made last night, but no one posts the photo of the bowl of Captain Crunch that they had for dinner the night before. These days, if the shot isn't cool enough, you just go ahead, you add a filter, and you only post duck face number 6 because numbers 1 through 5 weren't really that good. Before too long, social media starts to reflect not the real person that we are, but the image we want to project. It's the difference between how that burger looks in the ad and how it actually comes in the box. And in fact, research is telling us that social media is increasing our anxiety, particularly among young people, that other people somehow have it better than us, and that we're falling behind our own friends and acquaintances. It was hard enough back when the challenge was keeping up with the Joneses. It is almost impossible. No, it is impossible to keep up with the Kardashians. So I want to suggest to you today a different perspective. One that starts with acknowledging the very fact that you are here, graduating from this institution in this country on this day, means you are already vastly more privileged than most of the world. A perspective that reminds you there is no such thing as a perfect life. As much as I appreciate the college's kind introduction outlining my many successes, there is always more to the story. 2 years after graduating here, I had already moved up 3 times. I thought I was pretty hot stuff. That is until I got fired. When I was being promoted to a network executive, I was also going through a divorce. After spending most of my 20s and 30s acting like I was pretty much invincible, at 42 years old, I was diagnosed with bladder cancer. These are not the moments anybody posts to Instagram, but they are the moments that may define your ultimate happiness and success. Being fired inspired me to want to become a manager myself, so I could do things differently. Having a cancer scare made me want to help others who had received that same terrible diagnosis. Having to, let's call it, change my relationship status, well, over time, that actually brought me closer to my son, and it opened the door to what is surely my greatest success in life, finding and 3 years ago marrying my best friend, Maureen. Yeah, you can applaud for that. What I want to say is this. Every single one of you is going to have times when you are knocked down. And it's then that you have a choice. To see all of those others in the Instagram feed who are further ahead and maybe be overwhelmed with resentment. Or use being knocked down as a learning opportunity. Turn it around. Look at those behind you who could maybe use your support, and understand that the more you can lift others up, the higher you yourself can go. In 2002, I was working as a global reporter. I was in Africa and visited a village in Ethiopia that was really nothing more than huts made of mud and straw and a little bit of corrugated tin. I've been a lot of places, and to this day, it was the poorest place I've ever been. After a few minutes, a man approached and beckoned me to follow him, and I assumed he wanted to ask me for some money or try to sell me something. But instead, he invited me into his home, his one-room home, where his wife was boiling water over an open fire, and he had laid out a few pieces of injera and some chickpeas. And through the translator, this man, who by our standards had nothing to give, spoke to me 5 words that I would ask each of you to remember as you consider how you can go forth from here and build a truly brighter future. Those words were, "What can I offer you?" Thank you very much.
Thank you, Troy, for those inspiring words and for continuing to pay it forward to the next generation of Troy Reeves out there. I think it's exciting that he comes back to this college, him and his family, support a member of our college to be better and greater than they ever thought they could. That is living a good life. So to you, sir, thank you again. I would now like to invite Ms. Tracy Zappone, Lethbridge College's interim co-chair of the Board of Governors, to rise and join Dr. Paula Burns to present Mr. Troy Reeb with his degree. Paula, Tracy. As a way of continuing the celebration, I would like to invite Mr. Julius Delaney and Mr. Troy Delaney, father and son and past students at Lethbridge College, to the stage to play Lethbridge College's honor song to honor Troy and all of our convocates here today. Please rise and join me in welcoming them. Thank you so much, Julius and Choi, for their gift of music. Really appreciate it. You all may be seated. So it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Our Grand Marshal, Mr. Marco Hilgersum, is gathering the marshals who will lead our convocates out. We will be featuring 3 short videos during the recognition of our convocates this afternoon, and hope they will give you a glimpse into the interesting experiences of our class of 2019. In past years, Lethbridge College presented Indigenous convocates with a traditional eagle feather to honor their academic achievement. In wanting to do our part to conserve the eagle population, we will now commemorate their accomplishments by presenting them with a buffalo stole. The design highlights Blackfoot lands, including Chief Mountain and the buffalo, which has historically provided all basic needs and sustenance. Post-secondary education is often referred to as the new buffalo. You can read more about it in your programs. A few housekeeping items. We ask you to remain seated while your convocate crosses the stage. We have a professional photographer taking pictures of the convocates after they receive their diplomas. As a gift from our alumni department, all convocates will receive 1 digital copy of their photo. The convocates look in your folder for more information. There are also special photo booths areas set up on the concourse for anyone wishing to take pictures with family and friends. And our alumni team set up a Polaroid booth for instant photos. During the procession, we would ask the convocates to return to their seats after crossing the stage, and that family and friends remain seated until the conclusion of our program. Out of respect for all of our students and their families, we thank you for making sure the last convocate is celebrated as heartily as the first. With that, could I please have Henny Bruised-Head from Agricultural Sciences just come on up the ramp for a second? Not back there yet? Want me to do a dance? That's funny. Are you Henny? No. Oh, there. Come on up for a second. I got some people for you to meet. Stay right there. Perfect. Nice to see you. And where is Jayla Yeabury? I saw a head pop up. Wave like this. Go like this. This is where we're starting. That's where we're finishing. We're going to stay and celebrate every one of you in between. Remember to smile. Enjoy this part. It is your 8 seconds of glory. Thank you. All right, with that, I would like to ask Mr. Chris Hodgson-Bright and Dr. Cheryl Mahedon to take their places at the podium to announce the 2019 convocates. I invite Dr. Burns and Ms. Sapone to rise and greet our convocates. And from the Center for Technology, Environment, Design, I ask Dr. Kenny Korskaden, Dean and Associate Vice President, Research, and Dr. Terry Kowalchuk, Associate Dean, to come forward and congratulate their convocates from their center. Chris?
Starting the School of Agriculture, Agriculture Science, Animal Science Diploma, Henny Bruised-Head. Stephen Burrows. Paul Crozet. Jace Fraser. Brooke Gronenboom. Braden Gruninger. Matthew Hummel. Tyson Mead. John Penner. Victor Rowe. Amanda Scott. This is now the start of the Agricultural Sciences Plant and Soil Science Diploma. Eric Bresky. Devin Servo. Erica DeClerc. Brooke Gerard. Lyndon Gow. Kaylee Groton. Sean Healy. Gregory Hermanson. Sarah Hoff. Michael Hummel. William Cathell. Jordan Kuipers. Nicole Lawson. Hannah Logan. Connor McBean. Brendan Nichols. Rylan Radke. Cal Redcrow. Wacy Sandum. Grady Strath. Grant Voosbelt. Jared Woodouk. This is now the School of Engineering Technology's Civil Engineering Technology Diploma. Johnny Albert. Jeremy Dingwall. Derek Fletcher. Justin Gale. Paul Graham. Gabriel Kilbride. Samantha Machacek. Juan Molina. Jessica Rickliffs. Matthew Rowe. Jacob Scott. Dallas Sittler. Samuel Stewart. Angelo Sultan. Curtis Tams. Peter Vandriel. Mustafa Yusuf. This is the start of the Engineering Design and Drafting Technology Diploma. Taylor Akema. Mariam Atei. Austin Bruder. Ralph Emerson DeBao. Christopher Evanson. Kelsey Johansson. Nathan McMurray. Tiara Van Ham. Sean Vincent. Samantha Wright. This is the start of the Geomatics Engineering Technology Diploma. Gabriel May. This is the start of the School of Environmental Sciences, Environmental Assessment and Restoration Diploma. Samantha Demontet. Kaylin Haxtell. Brett Larson. Adam Matura. Tanis Schofert. Robin Stelton. Aidan Sweeney. This is the start of the Natural Resource Compliance Diploma. Kyle Brummond. Lifman Galbraith. Jennifer Hallett. Brianne Hamilton. Jesse Lawson. Daniel Mansell. Logan Nelson. Tyler Todoric. This is the start of the Renewable Resource Management Diploma. Laura Beaton. Truman Big Swallow. Sebastian Bryant Paul. Claudia Burstling. Jason Cotton. Andrew Floor. Cody Grastill. Colton Gurr. Naomi Hutchinson. Caitlin Jorgensen. Braden Cahoot. Reagan Lynchbury. Carolyn Lemke. Marcela Lobos Hernandez. Aiden Moser. Cheyenne Richards. Jamie Schlossberger. Jaden Smith. This is the start of the Conservation Enforcement Bachelor of Applied Science Diploma. Benjamin Busdy. Amber Clark. Bradley Hodenot. Kaylee Intering. Jordan Nickel. Christopher Page. David Streth. Kai Striegel. This is the start of the Ecosystem Management Bachelor of Applied Science. Kelsey Anderson. Alyssa Barbero. Casey Barrett. Justin Brewstead. Crystal Campbell. Kayla DeRolds. Shane Fandrick. Riley Fast. Ryan Ford. Shannon Hart. Ryan Henderson. Sarah Julin. Alicia Kirby. Anna Klippenstein. Jamie Ladouceur. Ian Mahan. Jared McCaution. Brandon Reger. Jeffrey Sage. Andrew Thacker. This is the start of the School of Information Technology Computer Information Technology Diploma. Yannick Ashe Eka. Mackenzie Ackles. Aldrin Azucena. Don Castillo. Kara Collier. Barry Cox. Vincenzo Crimi. Ivan Diomeni. Alan Ford. Taryn Gregson. Matthew Hunt. Joseph Jackson. Yuwani Lowry. Lian Liu. Victor Marita. Zachary Nicholson. Zachary Oviet. Enver Puhovats. Alan Sept. Tyler Stewart. This is the start of the School of Media and Design, Digital Communications and Media Diploma. Abdi Abdullahi. Janelle Anderson. Colton Cameron. Robin D. Galang. Dean Huffman. Chase Maley. Mac Miles. Justine Noyes. Kayla Parker Harvey. Skylar Peters. Tegan Stewart. This is the start of the Fashion Design and Sustainable Production Diploma. Samantha DeJong. Austin Phillip. Megan Gray Eyes. Margaret Gross. Montana Herrick. Misha Holmes Wilson. Mark Olerhead. Raylene Platel. Contessa Tran. This is the start of the Interior Design Technology Diploma. Kelsey Byam. Yale Davis. Katie Dreger. Alicia Dupuy. Renee Easton. Raina Fraser. Taylor Haug. Sophia Jansen. Shayna Matheson. Taylor Murray. Haley Phillips. Reagan Post. Linda Sexton Kellett. Morgan Smith. Amber Sokowin. This is the start of the Multimedia Production Diploma, Amy Benzie. Charlize Betker La Liberty. Daytona Betker La Liberty. Delaney Rose Cooper. Cody Drader. Cole Fraser. Connor Halverson. Scott Humphrey. Caden Johnson. Kirsten Kazikoff. Kenneth Lestuka. Brandon Troutman. Brett Walker.
Thank you, Kenny and Terry and Troy. Appreciate that. From the Center for Applied Arts and Sciences, I invite Dr. Kevin Smith, Dean, on his second day, and Miss Kathy Takeda, Associate Dean, to come forward to congratulate the convocates of their center.
This is the start of the School of Liberal Arts and Life Sciences Exercise Science Diploma. Felix Rosso. Anna Buckman. Michael Clemens. Tiana Fisher. Tasha Gregus. Ryan Gukert. Cole House. Jeffrey Meyering. Christine Moser. Victoria Norona. Daniel Robdrup. Liam Stableford. Shayna Trogstad. Kelsey Wall. Lorena Many Shots. Mercedes Mountain Horse. Juan Cubidas Palacio. Peter Calia. Janine Kerner Olszewski. Cole Kritzer. Eric Mowat Goodwin. Milka Nilgesi. Michaela Scout. Divyesh Patel. Gunyan Sharma. Herman Rono. Samala Walgama. Rebecca Johnston. We invite you to please again turn your attention to the screen.
My dream was to play post-secondary volleyball, and originally told no, there's no institution in Western Canada. I would honestly argue the nation that was going to take me. I knew I wanted to be a teacher and an educator, so went to the university for my first year, but something was missing. I always had a dream that I wanted to play post-secondary sport. It was super scary to take that leap of faith. But I remember my first day coming to Lethbridge College, I had a class with Merle Fuller. I was super nervous. He made me feel really at home within Lethbridge College. Teachers like Marta Schindler, Merle Fuller, Brad Walcott, Farron Ellis. I want to educate people the way they educate people. I'm focused on being a student first, and I'm focused on being a volleyball player second. My first game I ever played in, I remember I was super, super emotional after the match because that kind of clinched it. I went from being not recruited, told no, told I couldn't do this, to I finally touched the court at the ACAC level, and I got to play for my hometown, which is like super amazing. I remember my mom and my nana were just like standing up and screaming. My mom and my nana are at every single game. If they ever come to a Kodiak game, they'll be second row on the right. It's tough to put into words what this college has meant to me for the past 3 years. I wish I could just stay here and play volleyball at the college till I was 99 years old.
This is the start of the General Studies, Canadian Studies. Matthew Primrose. This is the start of General Studies, Physical Education and Leadership Diploma. Tyler Reck. This is the start of the General Studies, Psychology and Sociology Diploma. Rick Ayotte. Miranda Bigbull. Natasha Bernie Brown. Christina Blake. Christopher Kale. Wendy Goulin. Mackenzie Jagersma. Brandon Janis. Ruth Kivett. Destiny Martin. Danilee McQuitty. Avery Morelli. Loretta Mutai. Richard Amonaji. Sydney Peak. Marcia Plain Eagle. Stephanie Quinton. Amanda Shaw. Devaney Sparks. Greg Sullivan. Justin Lorne. Ricky Joe Varus. Bernard Whiteman Left. Julia Yellowwings. For the School Foundation of Nippon Institute of Technology, we invite Dr. Yashimiro Tujamari to come up to the stage. Koichiro Hodgkins. Manero Ishii. Teru Kaburagi. Kazuhiro Kobayashi. Ayuma Okamura. Masayoshi Sato. Thank you, Dr. Yashiro. You may return to your seat. This is the start of the School of Business Administrative Office Professional Certificate. I apologize. Who have we missed? Takami Yuki. Christine Valiat. Rochelle Burzy. Brandy Benetry. Taylor Benetry. Alexandra Bond. Priscilla Doe Cardinal. Janine Colling. Sarah DeLuca. Pearl Ejinkanonye. Janae Emmond. Eileen Graham. Manur Ishchak. Charlene Kitt. Lalita New. Elizabeth Mackenzie. Wilson Nchinji. Jordan Smith. Jennifer Taylor. Amber Thomas. Leanne Vanden Acker. Brittany Wilson. Tristan Young. Ludia Zartilio. This is the start of Business Administration Accounting Diploma. Danielle Beggs. Chase Check. We now invite you to turn your attention to the screen for our first featured convocate.
I chose Lethbridge College because of my uncle. He said many good things about the college and the city. I'm from Sri Lanka, a small island under India. I came to Canada in 2017. Leaving my family and friends was the hardest, especially leaving my sister and my fiance. When I first stepped down to campus, I was nervous because I knew I'm an introvert, and I thought that I would never make a friend for the 2 years. There were good friends, Canadians, who came and talked to me, and I'm still good friends with them. There's so much I should tell about my friends, but I don't know proper words to express my gratitude towards them. So my friends really helped me to have confidence and even to run for the LCSA executive elections. And working for the LCSA is a rewarding experience for me because I am an introvert and I pushed myself to go out, talk, campaign. I would say to anyone to engage in the college activities, go to a party, attend a meeting, join a club, and never be afraid to talk to people because every member in the college is there to help you and support you. Every moment I have spent with my friends and the LCSA family have been a memorable one for me. Lethbridge College is a family, a community, and it supports you.
Wuridueg de Silva. Carmen Fisher. Amanda Friesen. Manfred Gaze. Brittany Green. Mark Grisnich. Sunny Gurung. Patrick Harris. Jamie Hauser. Jawan Hu. Jason Kirbyson. Tyler Keefick. Juwan Kwok. Jessica Livingston. Annie Nariyomuka. Sean Mortensen. Josephine Labandria. Bansreeban Patel. Pawan Patel. Brian Ross. Manraj Singh. Shailand Segoin. Kyle Sukharov. Lane Stir. Michael Sirit. Mona Thacker. Nathan Thomas. Kayla Wolftail. This is the start of our Business Administration General Business Diploma. Taylor Aronovich. Megan Kurtz. Madison Lienweber Domini. Charlie Russell. Gracie Suba. This is the start of our Business Administration Management Diploma. Clay Benyon. Lizzie Blackplume. Rochelle Coburn. Nicholas Coley. Eduardo Cirino. Tyson Goodstriker. Armelette Har. Deanna Lynn Haverlock. Colton Hitz. Nicholas Jackson. Abigail Johnson. Grace Linitsky. Melissa Lorne. Caitlin McCready. Shakari Merritt. Jillian Talion. This is the start of our Business Administration Marketing Diploma. Taylor Fiedler. Kelsey Morrow. Ariella Roa. Braden Simpson.
Thank you, Kevin and Kathy. You may return to your seats. From the Center for Trades, I invite Mr. Sheldon Anderson, Dean, and Mr. Jeremy Lozon, Associate Dean, to come forward to congratulate the convocates from their center.
This is the start of the School of Construction Trades, Carpenter Apprenticeship, Brendan Fraser. Reginald Gale. This is the start of the Welder Apprenticeship, Cody Brathwaite. Tanner Florchinger. This is the start of the Crooks School of Transportation, Agricultural and Heavy Equipment Technician Certificate, Cole George. Brent Hansen. Devin Hobbs. Chad Lewis. Andrew Vissers. This is the start of the School of Culinary Arts, Culinary Careers Diploma. Emerald Blessed. Stephen Booth. Nikita Butilier. Selena Eaglespeaker. Jonathan Gonzalez. Lori La Rochelle Touchette. David Ricardo Orantes Artiga. Alban Sundaraj. Evans Corer. This is the start of the cook apprenticeship. Dylan Beck. Amanda Craig. Yuvkenya Karinchsiath. Jaden Lamb. Rebecca Turnbull. This is the start of the School of Renewable Energy, Wind Turbine Technician Certificate. Zachary Best.
Thank you, Sheldon and Jeremy. From the Center for Health and Wellness, I invite Ms. Deb Bardock, Dean, and Ms. Janet York, Associate Dean, to come forward and congratulate their convocates.
Chandra Barlow. Maria Chona Balramino. Jesse Bryan. Dolly Cotton. Katerina Colasino. Taylor Dawson. Darcy Dervick. Yanelis Gannon. Dallas Gerbrandt. Jamie Goulet. Danica Healy. Linda Hinckley. Brittany Jackson. Jenica Jensen. Megan Tania Elizabeth Jones. Brittany Keenan. Mackenzie Kingston. Tatiana Nelson. Amanda Kopp. Taylor Krebs. Avril Leach. Catherine Lafleur. Matthew Lesmeister. Carly Leitz. Maria Christina Massical. Aaron Meyer. Mackenzie Mounier. Amelia Mamouni. Gusan Mo. Jessica Ooms. Samantha Peltier. Kim Peltier. Lauralee Philpott. Sabina Sharma. Carol Strankman. Morgan Tinney. Leping Wu. This is the start of Medical Device Reprocessing Certificate. Angela Dagenet. Regina Gertzen. This is the start of the Unit Clerk Training Certificate. Nicole Amanrud. Jessica Bashai. Caitlin Brynug, Mackenzie Geringer, Monica Littletent, Carly Meadows, Courtney Roth, Hannah Shields, Ashley Whiteford. This is the start of the School of Health Sciences Massage Therapy Diploma, Carla Anderson. Jackie Bang. Jexa Dong. Michaela Hassard. Rosanna Jansen. April Kuntz. Mackenzie Lewicki. Carissa Mildenberger. Ainsley Newton. Alyssa Peterson. Christopher Poitras. Alicia Stratton. Kaylee Watt. This is the start of the Practical Nursing Diploma, Kennedy Adamson. Jennifer Anderson. Evelyn Amudarko. Nicole Anton. Isokin Agbe. Shigozi Akun. Madison Barton. Morgan Betts. Kelsey Braun. Marissa Campbell. Mancy Chapinaria. Ruvimbo Shidakwa. Archie Clement. Christine Marie Karubais. Jolie Davis. Colleen DeLue. Lord's Charm Domingo. Peter Dick. Elaine Chavez. Juliet Ehlers. Taylor Ensign. Kahindi Fajigubi. Ashley Pfaff. Iwana Frankovitz. Chelsea Galloway Johnson. Leah Gates. Alana Goodsward. This is a double major walking with practical nursing, Avery Gao. Sujata Gurung. Eunhye Han. Elise Hardy. Taylor Headley. Christine Hemsley. Chrissia Hernandez. Keisha Hicken. Patricia Izart. Muna Daka Jelani. Marissa Johnson. Regan Jones. Madeline Jurgensen. Sarah Kadayama. Don Kadka. Rayanne Kinahan. Kyla Lamb. Kalinda Lefting. Alana Lowen. Clarissa Manson. Brittany McPherson. Priscilla Mendiola. Jessica Majea. Amra Chukua Mugundabe. Danae Miller. So double major, maybe walking with practical nursing, Miranda Miller. Loretta Milos. Katie Moot. Tiana Moratoli. John Monroe. Jordan Neville. Jones Asai. Osaseri Odiase. Christiana Olayemi. Brittany Ortez. Courtney Peterson. Jaslyn Pitcher. Rebecca Reynolds. Rodrigo Robles. Jody Roshan. Amanda Roth. Tanka Sarki. Paige Schmidt. Jesse Sechrist. Bonnie Shields. Deborah Shodende. Jamie Sinka. Hannah Slingerland. Hyunju So. Shelby Stout. Catherine Strouts. Maureen Torres. Brian Tobias. Roslyn Tolentino. Kenzie Trach. Tristan Tudor. Alexandra Denise Villanueva. Bailey Waters. Morgan Weinkoff. Caitlin Wendt. Danielle Wesley. Michaela Wilder. Lauren Wilson. Terry Wilton. Alexander Zahori. Madeleine Zentner. Bryceson Zerberg. This is the start of the Therapeutic Recreation Gerontology Diploma. Kenzie Amundsen. Haley Ankerman Kelly. Courtney Bowles. Anna Mae Brower. Nicole Buss. Emily Campbell. Jessica Christensen. Dominika Kojasaru Marianne. Sarah Cormier. Courtney Elliott. Neasha Bichello. Haley Fleming. Bethany Jones. Sydney Jones. Shamshad Khan. Lydia Langil. Mia Nishi. Kelsey Pinnell. Erica Sanderson. Maya Spencer. Kira Takita. Taylor Thacker. Gabrielle Verdruger. Michaela Wolocha. Eric Wong.
Thank you, Deborah and Janet. You may return to your seats. For the Center for Justice and Human Services, I invite Dr. Janine Weber, Dean, and Miss Trudy Mason, Associate Dean, to come forward to congratulate the convocates from their center.
This is the start of the School of Human Services Child and Youth Care Diploma. Emma Ashhorn. Emma Clarkson. Chelsea Cochran. Bailey Takeko. Alyssa Friesen. Kira G. Brooklyn Glass. JC Hargraves. Jamie Hellum. Hillary McLean. Megan Miller. Tiana Packard. Kate Poole. Robin Rurik. Dylan Romanchuk. Janie Savage. Tamara Swolowski. Brianna Smith. Daniel Swirsky. Kayla Tykro. Peyton Terry. Caitlin Vial. Talisha Wells. This is the start of our early childhood education certificate. Selena Atkins. Tuesday Campbell. Svetlana Siobanu. Kathleen Hernandez. Melanie Nalder. Stephanie Redcrow. Rebecca Rendell. Bethany Young. And this is the start of our early childhood education diploma. Miranda McLaren. Kiana Shaw. Shani Therai. This is the start of our Educational Assistant Certificate. Helen Breachkerez. Laura Gonzalez. Stuart Pritchard. Janine Puffer. Michelle Ward. And this is the start of our Educational Assistant Diploma. Brandy Ashmore. Jessica Brown. Trisha Grimes. Jennifer Harkness. Kimberly Hillier. Stephen Ananson. Kathleen Arnott. Please watch our final featured convocate.
I started college relatively late in life. It was because I needed to find out who I was first. But the biggest hurdle was just accepting my sexuality and being okay with being gay. Being able to come out and to say who I am and be okay with who I am, it changed everything for me. With that came the responsibility, like self-responsibility, that I wanted to make sure that everybody else had a safe place as well. The most memorable experience at college was when we lifted the pride flag for our Pride Day, and as well as cutting the ribbon to this room. Lethbridge College Pride Lounge is a safe space that encompasses family and learning and support, and it gives us somewhere that we can be who we are without question. At Lethbridge College, I'm taking the corrections diploma. I always wanted to know about the criminal justice system. It's not just arresting people and putting them in jail. We want to make them better and we want to make a change in their life, and we can't do that if we can't understand why they're doing their crimes. I eventually want to open a house for the LGBTQ youth that are coming out of the system so that we can give them somewhere safe to go. If I can build a house that focuses on giving them the support and giving them a chance for education and teaching them what it's like to be loved, we're going to make great changes. The instructors I have are supportive of everything that I do in the college. They understand that I'm not only just a student, but I'm working with the college to build a better and safer place for everybody. At the end of the day, if you get to leave college and you get to do something that you really enjoy doing, it's worth every moment of the struggle.
Christy Austin. Samantha Blake. Cassidy Golby. Margaret Campbell. Kingdella Cruz. Sandiswi Dube. Ashley Firth. Ashley Gold. Tiana Hankins. Eric Hahn. Brittany Hanatia. Cassidy Holt. Lasha Howard. Selena Hutchinson. Jessica Cole. Parker Linseth. Jessica Marcus. Allison Murphy. Samantha Ross. Teddy Saddleback. Brooke Schultz. Katie Sinnott. Tiana Suse. Sophia Sugai. Tamara Ulmer. Shelby Valaket. Shakura Abdul Jalil. Dylan Alfredson. Heather Almquist. Lauren Arp. Michael Atkins. Mirza Beg. Lamin Bajo. Chelsea Barkman. Sarah Bear. Kirsten Bagwagan. Michael Ben. Maggie Began. Clayton Bosworth Babick. Shauna Bolduc. Arcel Bungay. Samuel Busta. Laika May Casson. Jose Corella Munoz. Rahul Shabra. Brennan Coe. Jordan Cole. Emily Coolin. Tiana Kutu. Taylor Dennis. Noah Devine. Terani Dufault. Matthew Ecker. Christopher Eldridge. Michelle L. William Erickson. Elliot Fendelet. Keegan Flock. Shay Foster. Megan Frank. Kyle Fry. Ronnie Finez Moncada. Carlo Galicia. Kendra Gammon. Kelton Jelinas. Ryan Ganton. Vaughn Golden. Parker Grabler. Carl Granbois Marneau. Sarai Greening. Brady Harrison. Cobe Haddican. Cassie Lee Hatztilios Moreau. Colton Hatzilios Moreau. Marina Hine. Tyson Herget. Cole Hoover. Demir Huskik. Stephanie Jatho. Tristan Yolkmans. Ryan Johnston. Jordan Jones. Braden Jones McNeil. Marcus Carvenan. Parker Kepke. Kaylee Kerner. Mon Kata. Hannah Kieswetter. Josh King. Jonathan Kotowicz. James Lemisurier. Bryce Lorenz. Remy Lewis. Gahay Liu. Keegan Lorette. Landon Malinowski. Nolan McElroy. Alejandro Mihasanen. Logan Middleton. Edward Merenchik. Kamal Mimomini. Bidzina Mosiah Shivili. Brandon Morgan. Madison Motherall. Quinn Mueller. Munashi Musa. Volga Panu. Ryan Parker. Lauren Pascal. Kristen Pitterens. Brooke Pellerin. Kevin Petker. Carl Pukulin. Carl Pomada. Laura Pratt. Taylor Proctor. Angela Quilty. Michael Ross. Stephen Satin. Charlie Schwartz. Peter Shields. Rochelle Shouting. Keaton Smith. William Sterling. Levi Strom. Patricia Suas. Colin Sutter. Amandeep Tumber. Jaylyn Umphrey. Morgan Vanderstein. Jacob Van Dyke. Dylan Walagorski. Blake Weisgerber. Rylan Zenz. And this is the start of our Justice Studies Bachelor of Applied Arts. Jordan Andrew. Valerina Barisha. Parampreet Brar. Amy Canning. Joshua Cram. Regan Daranowski. Jocelyn DeRosa. Stephanie Ducharme. Jordan Fox. Sabrina Gillette. Jasmine Hansra. Brittany Howe. Christina Hughes. Danielle Hutchinson. Chloe Ingbrightson. Jacqueline Duran. Angelica Lay. Riley Lapashinsky. Hannah Molesky. Leanne Mallory. Sandeep Manas. Danielle Myers. Rayleigh Mosquito. Courtney Nelson. Justin Nordley. Haley Poole. Jared Popple. Robert Prindle. Caden Rayner. Brittany Rope. Alex Sparrow. Ryan Swear. Brittany Tario. Desiree Trost. Mandy Tobler. Caitlin Tuck. And Jayla Yobury.
Thank you, Paula, Tracy, Janine, and Trudy. All right, are you ready? It is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2019. Nicely done. I now invite Mr. David Cox, Chair of the Lethbridge College Alumni Advisory Council, to come forward and provide some lasting words to our convocates.
Thank you, Sam, and good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations, convocates. It's my pleasure to be the first to call you Lethbridge College alumni. Let me start by saying just how truly proud we are of all that you've accomplished. In completing your post-secondary studies, you've made a mark. You dug deep, you rose up, you called on your perseverance, determination, and grit to achieve your success. Your achievements are worthy of celebration. As chair of the college's Alumni Advisory Council, it's also my honor to welcome you into the fold. You're part of an impressive group, more than 40,000 strong, living, working, and making a difference all around the world. As a grad myself, I can attest that being a part of the Lethbridge College alumni community is a rewarding experience. I completed the college's Engineering, Design, and Drafting Technology program back in 2001, and now work as one of 3 principal architects at FWBA Architects in Lethbridge. A college practicum was how I started with my office, and as you all probably know, the great thing about the college is that we get incredible hands-on experience while we're here. That experience went on to benefit me further in my education as well as on the job, and I think you'll find the same is true in your careers as well. Throughout these years, since my own graduation, I found great value in staying connected to the college, whether it's through the college's industry or alumni advisory councils, by working with other alumni, attending college and alumni events, and even reading the latest issue of Wider Horizons. I encourage you all to stay connected to the college throughout your lives. There's so much that it can offer you. And as for today, Well, I hope you'll take this moment, I hope you will savor this moment, the achievement and everything about your experience. And then take your perseverance, determination, and grit and go out and make a difference in your communities, your families, and your work and your world. Good luck to all of you and congratulations.
Thank you, David, and a huge thank you to all of the people who had a part in making this day so remarkable. Thank you so much. Before we start the recessional, there's a short message from the entire college community that we'd like to share with each and every one of you. Please have a look at the screens.
On behalf of all of the AUPE members at Lethbridge College, we'd like to say congratulations to all of our convocates. Congratulations! On behalf of the Faculty Association, the Faculty Association Executive Council, and the Faculty Association Executive, congratulations, grads. Congratulations.
From all the fun and creative people at Lethbridge College, congratulations, graduates.
Convocates, if you could please remain seated as the platform party leads the recession. But last but not least, congratulations, class of 2019. This is your day. This is your moment. I hope you have a wonderful time. Congratulations.
seat leaning in. We were the run and wide open in the headlights. Hearts on fire in the midnight. We were the slow and the dance and the dust. Jack and Diane with the radio up. We were living the line about loving and learning to fall and to fly in that summertime thing. We were the song on the radio playing. We were the